Well, let's get going here. Oh well, a bit of a rough throat today.
Okay, here we go.
Must be too much talking last night at the pub. Oh, spinner flashes on there. Because we're that slow guy. Oh, put them all to 40. Oh, to 30 maybe. Going up a hill, revving the hell out of the engine. There we go. There we go. Now we're up to 30. We could take off those pesky flashers. Traffic on the other side, eh? That is not this side. I've got detours cranked right up to see what happens. The first one I hit was going into Seattle at the intersection. And plan B was to take the exit. Actually, it's with the highway going through Seattle. So my alternate route was just to take the exit, go to Seattle, get repaired, and come back onto the highway. And I ended up going around the blockage, which was right at the intersection. So it's dark this time of day in this map. This is the Grimes weather map, weather mod. Frosty winter. I was looking to somebody who was following the mod, and he says he follows the seasons. So there's an early autumn, a late autumn, and then an early winter, or this frosty winter, and he waits like winter officially starts December 21st, so that's when he allows himself to put the mod on. Before that, he's just got late autumn. Which I might try. Late autumn might look good too, you know. There's an early spring. It's various seasons. The mod, the Grimes weather mod, and I need to get some eye drops. I'll be right back. It's got up my eyes. My eyes are dry. Well, the opposite. I'll explain later. Right back. we go. I'm back. Still coughing, wheezing, but my eyes are better. My eyes produce low quality tears. They don't lubricate very well, the tears, so they tend to overproduce. Doesn't help, but I've got drops, so the drops help. Just need to make sure I start off the morning with. Whoop, I take them during the day, and I don't always do that. Not sure what happened there. Come on now, get in there. Oh, 2:48 p.m. and it's already dark and dreary. Huh? Maybe I should go to late fall or something. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. Let's change the weather here. Oh, what have we got? We've got Grimes. Oh. We've got early autumn. Early autumn and late autumn. Let's look at the Grimes. Late autumn. Grimes mods. ATS mods. There is a late autumn, mild winter. Late autumn, mild. Random gray sky, misty, sunny, darker. Okay, that's let's put it in. What the hell? Pretty sure it will be painless. Download. To go through a bunch of steps with share mods. And late autumn. And it'll be, well, 150 out of 247, I think. 200 out of 247. 47 out of 7, so we're there. Okay, so let me go back to my truck here. And exit that. We'll go back into the mod manager. Late winter. Take out Frosty, and we'll take out okay. And we've got longer days just in case. Okay, fingers crossed that we don't crash here. Hey, Reed. Good. You? Waiting for Utah? Just trying to finish up a run here. Because when I load Utah, it's going to send me back to my garage, I'm sure. And, excuse me. And I'm pretty sure Utah is not going to be compatible with coast to coast initially, right? So, are you, is your move this weekend? Yep. I'm waiting for it to. Oh, he said he's going to update it for. Oh, I just looked back. He's going to update for Utah. Oh, but initially but I'll have to unload it initially. I think I'm going to unload Canada Dream too. I mean, I hardly ever drive up in Canada Dream. It's pressing up there because the quality is basic. Change the weather. So my plans today. So yes, Utah loads I think in 45 minutes. So it'll be fun to explore. I also need to get some groceries. I think what I'll go to the library. I think what I'll do is I'll finish this run if it overloads again, and then do my shower and walk over to the library, walk over to the grocery store, and then I can come back and I'll start Utah downloading, and I can come back and play. I don't have to be the first online. Ah, there we go. Went to my local pub last night. Got there at 5. Left at 11 when Tessa shut down. But had a nice evening. Um, some beer, some wine.
Ready to roll.
Met some interesting people. This couple were there, and they had a couple little kids with her, and I was chatting back and forth with them, and I was thinking about whether I should have another drink. And the wife says, "Oh yeah, put his wine on our tab." And no, it's okay. We're enjoying your company, so that was kind of cool. So Tess was there. Dylan was there, sort of regular. Big guy from the Bahamas. Nice guy, but he's really got the hots for Tess, and he's asked her several times to go out, and she said no, not interested. And he still keeps, hey love, just I don't know, just flirting a bit with her, and he's a confident kind of guy. I'm sure usually what he does is he's not going to force himself on somebody, but he'll hear no and he'll think, well, I'll just flirt a bit more just in case. You never know. You never know. Well, she's pretty sure. And, I guess there's a difference when somebody isn't really that interested, you could keep trying, as opposed to somebody who has made it quite clear that, well, they've evaluated your offer and no, they're not interested. Oh. What do we got? We've got rain now. That's what late autumn gives you. It gives you late autumn colors still. It's still darkish, eh? Still gray. I don't know. It's gray outside. Oh, you were stopping because of that. I'm going to bear with me, folks. I'm going to go to. I'm going to go back to my original plan here. I'm just going to get rid of this grime stuff. There, get rid of that, and I don't need the equal day and night now. I'll just be summertime. Oh, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't take forever to load now to continue the game. Because it's snowy. It's not a bad day out there. We've got snow. We've got about a centimeter of snow. Our LRT train died again briefly this morning. This train that they've cranked up for Ottawa, but it dies on nice sunny days too, so got problems with it. But yeah, there's about a centimeter of snow. The ground is still warm, so it's not staying on the ground. And I think if you look at the weather, it's just changed to rain. Hey, Tuxie Trap. Tuxie Trap, why are you at home? This is snow day? Did they see a centimeter of snow and close all the schools? Because it's going to get worse. Oh dear, it's going to take me forever to load because of that too. Let's see, what else is that here? Yes. Do we have any Facebookers? Yep. Do we have any you? Oh, there's calls for a fare freeze. The fare is also going up for our bus and LRT service. Oh, missed the bus. Oh, slept in, missed the bus. And mom can't drive you. You could walk to school. You could walk to school, Tuxie. But oh, come on, game load. I wonder why it takes. Well, it's because I've changed the weather. Every time I change the weather. Oh, I'm sorry, Tuxie. Yes. Yes. I forgot. You're in a different school now. Well, you could walk all the way to Blackburn. You'd get there in time to take the bus back home. Yes. Okay. I bet. I forgot. But it's nice having a different school. Oh, we've almost loaded. There, we've loaded. Thank God. And taking the mulcher, Everett to Bakersfield. And there. Oh, it's raining.
Drive safe.
Open concept. Yeah, well, open concepts in a classroom. It's harder to focus. But I guess they figure if you're older, then it's time you learned how to focus and concentrate. It can be hard for the teacher too, I guess. Okay, so we've got 45 minutes to go on this. Oh, and Utah will come out. It's brighter though, because the day is longer. The basic game for SCS. So. Oh, your class is in the very corner. They probably do that on purpose. They probably put you in the corner. Since you're just starting off at this. And it's an actual room. There's a Actual, ACTUAL. At the pub last night, and there was people came in with a couple of kids. They looked to be, well, maybe 6 and 10. Then somebody else came in, and he had his son with him, who was maybe 6. Sitting at the other end of the bar, and the mother was trying to get the 6-year-old to play with the other 6-year-old. Like, he was a lot like your brother. He was sitting there and he had a little, her phone, I guess. He was using her phone and he was playing some game on her phone, and he just focused on it. She couldn't get her to look up. She was saying, "Oh, there's a nice little boy there. Why don't you go down to the other end of the bar and talk to that little boy and see what he's doing?" And you could tell he was thinking, no, I don't want to do, why would I do that? Well, he had a good time. He knew where he was. So, sec. Jeez. Morning phlegm there. Yep. There you go. So I did like I said before, I did a detour mode in this, cranks the detours right up, and I had one south of Everett, blocking my way through Seattle on the highway. We just got off the highway, went to the repair depot, came back on, and missed. Ended up getting around the detour that way, so that was quite good. I know. He was playing some I don't know, he was playing some game on it, but he was very focused. I tried to see what the game is, but it was, you're looking at the edge, so it's hard to, don't stop and let him in. You are. Look at that. Bugger, eh? He was driving in that lane. He pulls in front of me. that truck with the big box in front of me. He was in the left lane. He pulled in front of me and then stopped so that he could let somebody in. And if we just kept going, we would have all been good. Just trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. And that car did the same thing. Pulled in front, did a little brake check. AI likes to do brake checks, so. I'm working on a story. They got to be glasses. The person has glasses, and they're special glasses. They're either magically special or technology special. So I'm thinking maybe he's got those glasses that you used to be able to send away for in the back of comic books that had like this spirally thing on them. They said they were X-ray glasses. What it really was is there was a pinhole and there was a feather there. You look through the bits of the feather and it gave you sort of a double image. And you can pretend it's X-ray. So he finds that in an old box up in the attic. Maybe it belonged to his older brother who moved out. He discovers they really are X-ray glasses. Excuse me, but now I have to think of something to do with that. Coors Light. There you go. I have to think of something to do with that story because I've only got 1,000 words to do it. So, you know, what's he going to do with his X-ray glasses? And his thing is, he always envied his big brother. You know, wanted to be like his big brother. And his big brother moved out, so. Ooh, we'll in for an inspection. That. Here? It is here. Now see, this is a decent, they've made the way station decent. They've given you a big ramp. They have a chance to get going down to 15. And how much is it? It's 90. Because we have 66. 66, 9 for the truck, 75. And then 15 trailer. Okay, I believe that. Let's get rid of this damn rain too. This does not take a lot of time to do this. You have to do. Get her down. Get her down so it fades away. Mean friend. Okay.
Go straight on.
Over here. Get in the mirror. Ooh, that's weird. I'm not sure where I got that. That might be a coast to coast thing. Where are we now? We are driving through Oregon on a nice twisty road. Then we're going to hit California. All the way through California down to Bakersfield. And get past this twisty road bit, we should get rolling faster. Then we can't try to crank it up a bit here, but speed limit is 60. It's this one. It's at 55. Oregon. Not Argon. Oregon. Oregon. South of Washington State. And the next map that's coming out today is Utah. So the scale is 20 to 1, but most of the cities that you go to, I mean, these are the cities they have are the cities they are, right? The real cities. No, they're not making up names. And the scenery, if there's, you know, a special mountain or a gorge or, you know, big bridge or something or whatever, or a distinctive building in that particular city or in that particular state, they add that to the game, so. Oh yeah, there's my convoy reminder for people. Which may or may not have. Am I going to need gas on the way? I probably don't need wipers. Oh, I can't tell. Gas. I've got my gas gauge. There. Half a tank. So, I've got to go 600 miles. Yeah, I probably will be okay. Because I think this is, it's a 260 gallon tank. So, half a tank means I've got 130. 130 gallons, right? And if I get, I don't know, let's say 5 miles a gallon, that would be 5 times 130 is 515, 630. So, just over. But I think I get better than 5 miles a gallon. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yes, it's 1800 UTC, and right now it's, I believe right now the time is 1739 UTC. So 20 minutes before it becomes ready, and I've got 11 hours of driving in the game, and 3 minutes is 33. It might be 40 minutes. But like I said, I'm going to take a break, do a shower, walk to the. I've got an overdue library book, and I've got one to pick up, so I'll do that. Excuse me, and then I'll stop at the. Maybe let's just stop at the bagel shop. See. Bread. I feel sorry for people who can't eat bread. Oh, that have a gluten intolerance. As I do like bread. Right now I'm kind of fixed on this. I think it's Rudolph's the bakery, whatever. It's a rye bread. Good stuff. Give it a Jake and maybe too much. Or trainer Blake. That was trainer, actually Jake. Brake on the truck and trailer brake, just the trailer. Truck brakes. Bedford. Into Medford, I guess, because it's yellow. Reed, are you going to load in Utah as soon as it hits, or are you going to wait for Hamburg to update coast to coast to be compatible? Why is everybody braking? Oh, because of a hill, I guess. Okay. Sure, we're having a moment. So, ETA is Monday morning, and I'm supposed to be there. Expected is Tuesday morning. Okay, so I can actually change the time and drive in the daytime. I like this trailer. I wish it had a light on the back. Which lane is disappearing here? Ah, that lane is disappearing. Okay, then let me in, buddy. Now sometimes, of course, even though you planned it nicely, let too many other vehicles in. You have a DLC profile, so you will get it. I don't understand that. I have, because I only have one profile that, or only one profile for ATS. Well, I've got my multiplayer profile, and then I've got this one I'm using, which gives me all the DLCs, because I've bought all the DLCs, but also coast to coast. Oh, or do you mean that you have a profile that is only DLC? Profile just for D. Okay. Okay. No, I think I'll wait. What I'll do is I'll probably just take coast to coast out for now. Drive with Utah and then load coast to coast back in. Oh, I gotta go to the hardware store too. I have to get a new light bulb for my bathroom over the mirror. There's 3 and 1 blew out, so I'll bring the old one with me. And I've got to get some little kitchen catcher bags at the hardware also, so nice little expedition. Yes, I know there'll be a new C2C, yeah, because, yeah. He had said that he would update for Utah. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just take it out. Take out coast to coast. And unless he releases it this afternoon, I'll take out coast to coast and download Utah. Explore it, and then whenever he finishes coast to coast, I'll put it back in. Yeah, I was going to change the time, but let's do that. Let's just pull over like this. What we're doing. Our flashers. Starting to pass. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Oh, my driver made some money. Oh yeah, I've got, of course, 2 point in 1.6, whatever the hell we've got. Driver manager, you can look at a map. You can see that one of your drivers is here, Veronica B, and this other guy is here. Now I'm not sure what happens to them when I get rid of the map. I guess they relocate and lose their job. Table view. So Veronica B looks rough. Joe Log, what has she done? She has. Damn, she's done nothing? What are you doing? And Humphrey, he's done nothing either. Why have these guys done nothing? Maybe they don't have a truck. that would do it. Driver manager. Have to. No, she's got a Freightliner. So she's got a Freightliner FLB. She got a Kenworth. So why is neither of them taking any jobs? Yeah, I'm on Eastern Standard. It's look on my screen. See the time on my screen? It's 12:48, 57, 59, 60. But this is interesting. Why does Paul is doing stuff? Paul is doing jobs. I just got these guys. Maybe they just haven't started yet. They're sleeping? How long do they need to sleep, though? You know. I got them a couple of days ago, I think. They can't still be sleeping. You're just guessing. Yeah, but I mean, I just changed the time from last night to this morning, so no, they're not sleeping. Just not doing any jobs. Lazy buggers. So yeah, I added time to the screen just because I thought it'd be nice to have that little box there. High time. Please pull in. You know, I'm not going to. It would have been nice if they changed the weigh stations in this 1.36, so they did a bit of paper checking rather than just the weight. You know, this is how much you weighed. Yeah. Rather than just saying, you know, you weigh 90 tons. Say you weigh 90 tons and paperwork in order. That wouldn't hurt to add that, right? Or random fines would be good. 90 tons, permit incomplete, you're fined $900. There, take the headlights off. It's 7 a.m. Only 55? Don't manage that. Okay, let's go for 50 here. Oh, thanks for viewing, folks. If you're a follower, thanks for following. If hate what she wants to say. Yeah, the GPS sometimes, yeah, I think it's a problem with coast to coast. Sometimes the GPS will, you know, turn right, and I can see the highway going straight ahead. I'm not supposed to turn right.
Go straight up.
Yes, you go straight up, but sometimes you turn right, and I ignored. I'm not sure why sometimes. It must be something triggered by the map. For rerouting, hate it when GPS wants to say rerouting when you're supposed to in there. GPS voice navigation is not always that accurate. I take it with a grain of sand or salt. Why we take things. Oh, way station. I get you. Yeah. Well, I think you actually go off the map, don't you? You go into the way station. Which I think you go off the track, so the game thinks you've wandered off on an unmarked road. No. You just told me to go into the way station. Remember? So I'm wondering. Convoy Friday night. First of all, I'm wondering if Canadian Tracker will run it, because he's just got a job at McDonald's, so he may be working. And I'm wondering if a bunch of people will join us on it. If he doesn't run it, I can run it. He'll have to. Happening here. You'll have to give me my, oh, alright. You'll have to give me the route. If he doesn't give me the route, I'll just make one up. I know where we're going from it too, but, what I'll do is maybe an hour before, if he hasn't said anything, I'll pick the route. And I'll do a photo, a couple of screenshots, and I'll put it up on my screen. Well, I don't think it can be part of the map. I mean, the map has only... I guess it can be. I was going to say the map only has one path, but... No. Lake Boulevard. Ready? Ah. 4 minutes to Utah. Oh, I wonder if it's still raining out there. Looking up through I can see sunshine. I'm pretty sure we're not raining anymore. Oh. Well, if it's light rain, there's also sun coming through. Obviously, very light. It's virtual rain. Oh, I wonder on my route if I pass any gas stations, right? You know, pull in, pull out, like a, yeah, like up here. That one I can't. I imagine I'll have one. Down here. There. I actually don't get any on my side of the road, so I'll have to see. Possibility I won't make it. I gotta go over to see the gauge. Sorry. Oops. What are you doing? Oh, just under half a tank. I think those guys somebody must have let somebody in or something. Seattle, light rain. The temperature 7.3. That's not bad. Sec here. I'm gonna actually open the blinds a bit so I can see the. Oh yeah. Definite sun there. Silly weather app. Light rain. Well, yeah, humidity is 100%. It's light rain. It's light rain that just hasn't fallen to the ground. It's just sitting in the air. But yeah, not sure. I'm not sure where these forecasts come from. They do have them for the world, so
Keep left.
keep left. Oh, I get it. Don't go to the right-hand lane because then you'll have to exit. Got it. Oh, there was somebody jackknifed there. Did you see that? Left. Huh. So I'm wondering if I'm going to hit another detour. I've got it cranked up to the max, and it's a fairly long trip. Oh, Utah time. Utah time. It's time for Steam to crash.
Go straight on.
I'll go straight on. Thank you. Nice double. Smashed into anybody on this trip, I don't think. I did the last one. A couple of times, somebody just pulled right out in front of me. Oh, and then I slid into a couple of cars with the winter mod and the physics change. I came up on a light too fast, and I just slid into a car that put her on the roof of the next car and then pushed the truck ahead of it. I don't think I damaged anything, which is weird. Tuxie, did you, are you still there, Tuxie? Did you enjoy the book I got you for your birthday, I guess? Yeah, what is it called? With that kid going to middle school and a weird, I think he was middle school, and there was this weird girl in his classroom. Oh, good. And are you managing to, cop car, are you managing to get through my book? Not out yet, just check. Oh, it was supposed to be 18, the UTC 18. Trying to, yeah. It's well, good. Good. Keep at it, Tuxie. It's a good, I think it's a good. I've got another story to write for, like I said, for tomorrow. I'll think about it when I'm out walking about shopping. Check if I've got. Is that around 18? Well, it is 18. Okay, check my email. I'm pretty sure it is 18 right now, but maybe they are still, logistics are tripping them up. Pretty good at this. I'm guessing we're doing petrol mileage, RPM. 1300, not too high. We're holding our own with traffic, but if there's somebody just going a little too slow, we're okay, or we're doing 50. Wandered over and scared that guy trying to pass me on the right. You're not supposed to pass the right anyway, so. Not my bad. His bad. Her bad. This is the thing I'm carrying, this mulcher, whatever the hell the mulcher is. My truck. My long trailer. And there's some little biplane. Just flying overhead. Oops. Where's the plane now? The plane, boss, the plane. There he is. Picture. Click. Somewhere over there. Not here. Maybe. Let's see. There he is. Another one down there. There's a couple of them. I think. Busier. Ah, ways go. Way away. There he is again. Another one. Sorry, buddy, but I'm not letting you in. Yeah. See that? Is that my fault? No. Do I have damage? Yep. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, there's a chopper there. It's possibly an accident somewhere. Ooh, there'll be an accident here. Don't pull over. Well, you just stop at way station. Yeah, you just stop at accident. That was bloody annoying. Oh, gas here, possibly.
Go straight on.
Okay, can pull in for gas. That'd be nice. Bad at all. Probably would have made it, but pull into the floating gas can. Jerry can. Weird, shapeless. Okay. They say it was a 260 and I'm gonna put in maybe maybe, or 200.78, sorry, my bad. Anybody in the mirror? Bit of a hill, so we can get rolling here. Nice. Because not much of a ramp, and then a barrier there, just in case. Wanted to go along now with a big jam on the other side. But he was stuck in the lane. I don't know. bit of a hill.
Keep left.
Like to keep left. Bellevue. Belvoir. Delaware. (9°). Nope, there's no Bellevue. Wow. And good afternoon, Tracker. How you doing, my friend? School? Just on break. Good. Glad you popped in. I'm just finishing up this job. Utah released, or has released.
Go straight on.
So, well, once I finish up this job in another 15 minutes or whatever, I gotta have a shower and then go out. I got an overdue library book, pick up a new one, stop at the hardware store, stop at the bakery. I'll leave Utah downloading while I've done that, and then I'll come back later and try it out. It looked a little fast for me. Utah is out. There we go. Good. Tracker, how are you doing for tomorrow night? Are we still on for 10 o'clock tomorrow night? Had a good time at the pub last night. I gave away a couple of stories. Just a couple copies of the same story I brought with me, and made some fans. I did not bring any business cards. I should have thought of that.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, I can do that.
Exit right.
Oh, and good thing it's not winter and slippery, because if I'd come in that hot with the winter frost rhymes winter,
Turn left.
and his physics add-on, and the brakes cranked down, I just I'm going. Oh, I think if I'm going more than 15 miles an hour down one of those hills, I just keep going. Can't go slower than 15. I'll come out at the bottom. 15 if I'm lucky. Possibly 20. But yeah, Tracker, let me know. Let me know if you can do the. If you're still good to do the run tomorrow night. And while you think about that, I got to do a break here. I'll be right back. Okay. Had to have a granola bar too. And there. And there.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, I can do that. I can dig it.
Turn right.
So Reed is, are you downloading? I'm just wondering if the Utah is really slow to download. It's weird, these stops they do like that. Stop line, stuck out in the middle of the road. And there we are. Just using all the intersection. Ah, it's an indigenous raid. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to my stream. And the Duptrick. Thank you. Yes, all's good. I'm just finishing up a run here. Ah, Langaneras, thanks for the follow. I'm just finishing up a stream from Everett down to Bakersfield with my oh so nice Mac R truck and my long-owned trailer. Oops. And my cargo, which is a mulchers, whatever the hell that is. Yeah. Thanks for the follows, guys, and thanks for the raid. Utah's out, apparently, for ATS. It released at UTC 1800, which is about 20 minutes ago. So I wanted to finish this up before I... because when I'm going to buy Utah, and when I buy it, it'll load it, of course, the game resets itself, cancels any cargo that you have, so. But Utah, I mean, Utah's going to look pretty good. It's, for any non-familiar people, let's use the job market thing. So, I'm down here in California. They've already got Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, I think. Yeah. Utah, right here. And all these cities you see, this is an add-on I've got called Coast to Coast, which adds a shitload of stuff. I've also got Canada Dream, which adds not a shitload of stuff. But Utah definitely could use the improvement. And the videos look quite good, so I'll be on later today. Do some chores. The Coast to Coast add-on map came out to add to the U.S. and initially it was a lot of cookie cutter cities and a lot of long stretches of boring highway, but it's been added to a lot. People have, somebody did a Montana expansion, someone else is doing a Midwest, and the Hamburg, the main developer of it, is adding, you know, South Carolina, Tennessee, so it's gradually becoming quite a good map. Still, I still prefer ETS. With the smaller roads, twisty highways, flat-nosed trucks. In this, I've got some. Let me check my drivers again, see if the damn fools are doing anything. Oh, Veronica. Veronica and Humphrey have done nothing so far. You can look on the map and see where they are. You know, Humphrey's there. Veronica's there. They're driving around. They're just not doing anything. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do something to actually. They've got trucks. Got a Freightliner. He's got a Kenworth. Got a Mack. He's making money. It's his log. Although, interesting. A lot. We'll carry on here. I'm hoping to do a convoy tomorrow night too. We're going to see how that goes. Jarrell, howdy. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. Unfortunately, I'm just finishing off a run here. I've got another 12 minutes or so. Yeah, I do a lot of ETS, and I do a Dubrick, I do ETS. I've also got like the EAA Mappa and Rust map, and then I've also used that standalone Brazil map. And the standalone Eastern Express map. So, doing well, Drell. A little slow starting today after I went out to my local about 5 yesterday, and I left at 11, just before 11, as Tessa, the bartender, was closing up. Pro mods. Oh, okay, yeah, I've got pro mods. Yeah. I stopped using pro mods when they, a number of years ago, when they kept being out of sync with ETS releases, but now they've got a bigger team and they sync faster. So I've got pro mods 2.41. I've loaded 2.42 because we're hoping to have a convoy tomorrow night. Canadian tracker, who's not on here anymore, is maybe going to run it. I don't. Oops. Sorry, just let me check something here. Well, okay. I'd asked him if he would do the convoy tomorrow night, and he didn't reply. So there may be a convoy tomorrow night, there may not be. No. Might do it myself. Promods 2.42 from Reykjavik. Iceland, across the middle of Iceland on that twisty little road, the snow and everything. And then over across to Scotland and then down to Wales. Oh. I don't know. I might... I've driven in England briefly. Well, Great Britain briefly, but didn't really like it, but that was not on Pro Mods, so... And it didn't take me long to get used to driving on what I call the wrong side of the road, so... I will go straight on. Thank you, Sky. Frontline followers, I'm up to 509. Alright. Get the cruise control back on. I don't have a heavy enough foot. Well, okay. Then I was thinking I would chicken out if I was setting it and not go all the way down Scotland, England, Wales. But I can drive on the right side of the road, the left side of the road, whatever it is, the wrong side of the road. And if you say it's added a lot, and it'll be worthwhile. Regular SCS map is boring in there, like I said, and I've got followers and people I've convoyed with in my Lazy Truckers BTC. That are from there, and have long bemoaned the fact that SCS has not added a lot of detail to their country. Why am I in? There we go. I was in 15 anyways, which is the right gear. I think this is a 15 speed box. Excuse me, I'll get it up near 1500 RPM and I'll use the shift hint to see if I get it to shift. No, 15 is all she wrote. Let's stay at 50.
Go straight on.
Less chance of just creeping up on traffic. I'll give you a look at the whole map too while I'm at it. Not via the job jar. So here's what they've added from SCS. And Utah is going to be next. Here, Lake City, Utah. And all this is coast to coast. This is way too many little roads, and it's a lot of it is North Texas. It's the prairies, so a lot of it is flat turn, just little. But there's highway numbers all over the place, of course. And this is the mod that JSmeister has done, added. This is a separate expansion you can add on. And stuff comes with the game, but it goes right down to Key West, Florida. So it's kind of fun to get a cargo in Key West and drive up to, I don't know, you can drive up to Whitehorse. It's not it's I don't know. It's an add-on. So coast to coast is an add-on. Yeah, like Pro Mods. Lot of good detail in it. Some parts of it are a little barren. But it's you find it in the forum, in the SCS forum.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And the developer is going to be modifying it. He's modified it already just a couple of days ago to be compatible with 1.36 when 1.36 came out. So let's try just going up this hill. I didn't want to stop dead here. I wasn't sure how fast those guys were going to go. I was afraid if I stopped dead, we'd be doomed because I can't lift an axle to get better traction.
Turn left.
Ooh, the tractor. Anybody here? Nobody there? We go like this. Do a lot of riding on the roof just to get the scenery, although it can be in here like this. Got my mirrors. Back end's good. Ray's hamburgers. Apparently, the guy that McDonald's bought from, McDonald's started a chain with Ray, somebody. I suspect that's a little in-joke from the developers. And, oh good, no traffic. So this part of the mapping, of course, is the SCS part of the map. So the detail is, it's pretty good, pretty good. So I only saw one detour. I cranked detours up to maximum on this to see what happened. I only had one detail from Everett, all the way down from Everett to the north of here. All the way from Everett up here down to Bakersfield. I had one detour, and the detour was at Seattle, and actually it was kind of a trick detour too, because the detour is right here in the middle. So, and I had to get repaired, so I just came off the highway, got repaired, went back on, and bypassed the detour right there. So that was a relief, because sometimes the detour blocks the highway. They aren't set up with any consideration of advance notice or alternate routes. The game just blocks an intersection, a part of the highway. Road closed. Sucks to be you. You can tell I'm not a big fan of detours. That is some trailer brake. In case I needed it. Oh, and this is a combine. Driving along the highway at 30k. Or less. Well, I can't really see there, but he's driving along the highway pretty well at nothing. What are you doing? 9 miles an hour. Damn. Damn. No. Can't pull out and pass him. Oh, well, my drop-off is right here anyways.
Turn right.
Guess I really didn't have to panic that much, but...
Turn right.
Comme ça. Keep it nice and wide.
Turn left.
And keep this over here and turn left. Then what? You lead me down the garden path, Sky? Oh, you
Get
didn't.
ready to turn right.
Didn't, but this is a
Turn right.
interesting complex. I don't see any rails for it to be a rail export, but a lot of containers.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, but they're gonna wonder what the hell we're gonna do with this thing. Not my problem, but still. No, we're not gonna try to do anything fancy with this. This is always a pain to arc with all these pivot points on it. Okay, so I made lots of money this time. Let me do one last check on my drivers. Nothing. Oh well. So thank you for viewing, friends, and thank you for following. And I'll be cheering me with bits or subscribe with your Amazon Prime or whatever people want to do. And I'll be on with Utah later on today. So see you guys. Take care.